going on YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys the best jump shots for all build sizes in NBA 2K25, as well as the best controller settings and shooting tips to make your green windows even bigger to make shooting way easier. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe, but let's get right into it. First thing we want to do is go into our controller settings, and you want to go to shot timing profile. 2K has this automatically set on real player percentage. You want to change this and put it to high risk reward. As you can see, what it says is the jump shot timing considerably affects the shot outcome with a higher chance at making shots with great timing. So if you know how to time your shot and you make greens, this is going to literally make you become a sniper. Some people also use normal risk reward, which is fine. It's basically like 50-50. You can make a few whites, but mainly greens. And then low risk reward is that if you really just can't get your shot timing down and you want to make some whites, you could use that. But I prefer using high risk reward or maybe normal risk reward, but I have mine on high risk reward. Then you want to go to your layup timing profile. You want to do the same thing. Honestly, I prefer using normal risk reward on it. It's just more kind of 50-50 for me. Definitely take it off of real player percentage. You could use normal risk reward or high risk, but I use normal risk. So that's the first two things you want to do. Next thing you want to do is go to your shot timing visual cue. I have mine on push. As you can see, it's slightly late. Users should release the button as the player begins to push the ball forward. A lot of people use push. Most videos you see, they're all going to recommend push. I promise you that. But for some reason, if you want to use jump, as you can see, that's early. Set point slightly early, or you could use release, which is late, basically when the ball is leaving your fingertips. So it's really whatever you prefer. If you prefer something else, that's fine, but most people and I recommend push. Last thing you guys want to do is go to your shot meter input type. Usually it's on all, but you want to put this on pro stick only. Basically, this turns off your shot meter, and you guys definitely want to do this because it gives you a 20% boost to make your shots go way more green. And I'm telling you, man, anybody who's good at the game is going to tell you to do this. Definitely take your shot meter off. So make sure you have these settings. This is really important, guys. Next thing I want to show y'all is these shooting boosts, man. These are really important. Some people don't buy them, but they are really important. As you can see right here, they're only 200 VC, but I usually just buy the 10 pack. It's 1500 VC. By the times that you play 10 games, if you're playing at a decent squad, you're playing pretty good, you make your VC back. And this really does help make your green window way bigger. I'm telling you guys, it's completely different. You always want to make sure you're playing with jump shot boost on. As long as you're taking a good amount of jump shots, this is definitely worth it. Next up, guys, go to your takeover, man. Takeovers this year are really important. As you can see, the one that I'm using is Make It Rain. It gives me basically shooting and speed in all my categories. I really like the takeovers this year because you slowly earn it and it slowly boosts your attributes, and then you get it to level 5, which is awesome. Make It Rain is a good one. Then also Spot Up Shooter is a good one, depending how you play. But Spot Up Shooter gets you plus 10 3-point. That is huge, guys. You could basically go to a 99 overall. You know what I'm saying? So really make sure you look through these takeovers, and depending how you play, if you shoot a lot of middies, this one gives you a plus 15 mid-range. Really make sure you pick the best takeover for your build and how you play, man. It's really important. But with all that being said, I'm gonna stop yapping. It's time to show you guys the best jumpers for every build, because I know that's what you guys came here for. So let's get right into it, okay? First jumper I'm gonna show you guys is for 6'5+ builds. A lot of you guys were commenting on my previous video for the 6'8" two-way demon build that I showed y'all. Y'all are all commenting, what's the jump shot? I kept telling y'all it's coming, and this is it right here. Lower base, Kevin Knox. Upper release 1, OG Anunoby. Upper release 2, Oscar Robinson. Then I have the jump shot visual cue a little bit under push. Release speed is like 3/4. Animation blend is 70-30, as you can see on the screen. This jump shot for me, man, I really like it, bro. I don't know what it is. I honestly was just messing around and came up with this jumper, and the release height on it, honestly, man, you keep me shooting over so many defenders in the mid-range. I could pick and pop with it, pick and pop in the corners, catch and shoot. I could slice and dice, go over a screen, pull up with it. So honestly, this jump shot has been really good for me. I'm not gonna lie. For whatever reason, if y'all didn't like that previous one, here's another option y'all could use for 6'5" builds. Lower base, you want to use Kevin Durant. Upper release 1, Sadiq Bey. Upper release 2, Rudy Gay. And then here's the visual cues on the screen. As you guys can see, a little bit below push. Release speed 3/4, animation blending 20/80. This one, the only thing is the release height is not that good, but the rest of it is super easy to time. It's pretty quick, and you can make it even quicker if you want. And I don't know, man, something with KD and Rudy Gay's shot, I feel like was easier for me to time. Just if you know how their jump shot is in real life, I feel like it was really easy to time. As you can see with these clips, I used to use this jump shot a lot too, but I just like the other one better with OG and Kevin Knox. This one's still good as well. Now I'm about to show you guys the best jump shots for for taller center builds. For this center jump shot, you want to be at least 6'10 plus with a midi of an 82 plus or a 3-point of an 82 plus. So for your lower base, you want to use Jonathan Isaac. Upper release 1, you want to use Paulo Banchero. Upper release 2, you want to use Chris Bosch. Then for your visual cue, I have it a little bit below push, just as always, because that's what I prefer. You guys could honestly change that, but this is what I prefer. Release speed, I have it 3/4, and then animation blending, I have it as 90-10. This was the best way I kind of mixed it up to make the release height on this jumper is what I really like, guys. Look at the release height, A+, man, A+, and then I'm also a 7-foot build, so you really can shoot over absolutely anybody. The only low thing on this is timing stability, which is C-. That's not even bad at all. A lot of people use ones way worse than that. This jumper is quick. You can make it even quicker if you want, but the release height on this, as you guys can see in these clips, I'm shooting over people, man. You could pick and pop. I mean, on this center build, I really don't even shoot like that, but I just have a few clips just to show you guys this jumper. Once you get the timing down with this one, it's really nice and I really prefer it. If you guys didn't like that jumper, don't worry. I have another 6'10 center jumper that you guys might like if you didn't like the other one. For this one, you need an 80 midi or an 83 point. Lower base, John Collins. Upper release 1, David West. And upper release 2, LaMarcus Aldridge. You guys see the visual cue right below push. Release speed, I have this one all the way up. And then animation blending, I have it 20, 80% LaMarcus Aldridge. This one I like. I mean, a lot of people really like John Collins' base for center builds. I just like my other one better because the release height, honestly, I love shooting over people. But this one is a little easier to time, I guess you can say, but this is another good option for you guys to try out, man. It's honestly whatever you guys prefer. I just have to give you guys a few options. Now we're going to show you guys 2 jump shots for smaller guard builds. You have to be under 6'5 for this one. So for this one, you want to use Kyrie Irving, lower base. Upper release 1, Oscar Robinson, and upper release 2, Steph Curry. Then for your visual cue, I have it as always a little bit under push, release speed all the way up. Then you want to do a 70-30 blend. Guys, this jump shot is super quick. I mean, you guys see the stats on this one. This one is phenomenal. It's honestly a green machine. This one is super easy to time. And with Kyrie Irving as its base, it's literally one of the best bases in the game. You guys see the clips on my court. You could fade with this, pick and pop, do whatever you want with this. This jump shot is honestly amazing. Here's another option you guys could try out if you didn't like the last one. This is for point guards as well, under 6'5, lower base, Cam Thomas, one of the best bases right now in the game. Upper release 1, Colin Sexton, and then upper release 2, you want to do Oscar Robinson. Same visual cue as always. Release speed 3/4, and then animation blending, you want to do 30-70% Oscar Robinson. This one has really good stats as well, just a little harder to time. I mean, a C+ is really not even that bad. This jump shot is still awesome. At this point, it's really just preference for these guard builds and what you're comfortable with. Some people like certain bases, some people don't. You know what I'm saying? Some people like it fast, some people like it slow, but this jump shot is also another really good one that I recommend trying. So definitely try this one out, man. Hopefully this video helped you guys out, man. I know shooting is not easy this year. If this video helped you guys out, be sure to drop a like, comment, and also don't forget to subscribe. If you guys want to see a SIGs video next for some of my builds or even maybe my new center build video, comment down below. With that being said, I'll see you on the next upload. Peace out.